everybody, welcome to the channel. It's your buddy Jaws here, and we are going to be talking about some points today on 1. How I found the fandom, 2. What I like about the furry fandom, and 3. My first con experience ever in my life. So, to those that do not know, a lot of you guys that are new to the channel won't know how I found the furry fandom, so I'm going to go over a little bit of how I found the furry fandom, and fill you in on a little bit about my Sona as well as some lore behind my Sona before we get to the next point. So, I found the fandom in a weird way. And by weird, I mean I was looking up a song by Lady Gaga and found Telephone the Dutch Angel Dragon, Silly Moments by a YouTube video content creator. I will have the link in the description to the video that I saw of Telephone, the Dutch Angel Dragon, just being cute and adorable and just jumping around and having a good time. And that made me feel like I could probably do some research. And when I clicked on that and saw how fun, energetic, all that stuff is, I was like, okay, it's time to do some research. And when I discovered that that was a furry in the furry fandom, I was like, I can fit in perfectly with these people. To those that do not know what a furry is, it is a person who loves anthropomorphic characters, which is basically animals with human characteristics. So, examples are Nick Wilde from Zootopia, Judy Hopps, Zootopia, the original Robin Hood, just to name a few. If you like those, then those are anthropomorphic characters. And when I did my research, I was like, well, I've always had a fascination with sharks and dogs. And no, I'm not a zoophile. I've always loved the way that Dixie Dingoes look. So, I thought, maybe my Sona, I could combine the two, and, aka my Sona, Jaws, is born. So he is a Dixie Dingo Shark hybrid, which I call the Sharkingo. He is a he/him when I am in him, and I'm also a he/him out of suit when I get my suit. Plan is to get a partial commissioned in 2023 and hopefully get it done by Anthrocon 2023 so I can debut it at Anthrocon for the first time. Probably not going to happen. I am still talking with my maker to see when she'll be able to get started. She did say if space becomes available earlier, she will get a hold of me. I do have a maker in mind. Oh, and a little more backstory on my hybrid. He could also shapeshift to straight Dixie Dingo. When he's on land, he can shapeshift to Dixie Dingo, straight Dixie Dingo. And when he's in water, he shapeshifts back to his shark hybrid. So, that's a little bit of history on my Sona. But, back to how I found the fandom. I've watched the Telephone's videos. I became a big fan of Telephone. I found Majora Strawberry, Kiwi, Pineapple, Beta. I actually follow Beta on Twitch. I am a big fan of them all. And I just love how the furry fandom is accepting of anybody, no matter their age, their color, their race, or whatever. The only thing we do not accept into the furry fandom are zoophiles and pedophiles. And I just love how accepting the furry fandom is. A lot of people in the LGBTQ plus community is in the furry fandom. I don't know the exact numbers of how many people are in the LGBTQ plus community in the furry fandom, but I know it's a high amount. And I am a supporter of the LGBTQ plus. I will support them forever because I am one of them. So I ain't gonna get into that. That's the topic for another video, but I will be making that video of my sexuality eventually. So be on the lookout for that. So I watched some furry YouTubers, followed some furry Twitch streamers, and became a big part of the furry fandom. So, as you all know, I went to my first convention this year. If you don't know where I went to Anthrocon 2022 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And holy crap, I had a culture shock. It was my first ever convention, and let me just say, it was amazing. So, let's go day by day. I left out Wednesday morning for a 8-hour drive from my house to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. When I got to the hotel, my buddy that was there, that bought the room, and we were going to room together for the convention, came out, met up with me, and that was the first time in a little while that we got to see each other face to face. We went to our room, and then we went for a little walk to figure out how to get to the convention from the hotel we stayed at, which wasn't that far of a walk. It was a 14-minute walk, which it was a straight shot, so I had a good time. So day one was get in the hotel, rest, and get ready for pre-registration pickup first thing in the morning. We got up at 7 o'clock, was ready and out the door by 8:30, and in line for registration by 9 o'clock. If we got there any later, the line was so dang long that it almost wrapped around the building twice. So, we were there. I met up with them. We went through COVID test, COVID vaccine proof, and stuff like that. Now, here's one of the issues that I ran into. Well, my friend ran into. His test was not accepted. So, they were turning a bunch of people away because the test that they took was not acceptable for the COVID testing proof. So, someone that I thanks very much, started COVID testing on site, so they didn't have to turn people away. So we went back. I got my badge. I got my bag and my stuff and the persona pins that they were giving out for the people to trade, and I got all 4 persona pins for the first convention. And I went back to the hotel because my buddy was kind of sad that he was turned away for not having a good COVID test. So, we went back the next day with the test in hand, hearing that they are now doing on-site testing if needed. My buddy was happy to hear that, got his badge, and we were able to go. So, Thursday night, I went to the pre-con mixer to just hang out got me some, just hang out with some friends, talked with a bunch of people, met up with a bunch of people, had a blast. It was amazing. I got some pictures. If you don't follow me on TikTok, you definitely need to, because you'll be seeing a lot of the pictures and funny moments on my TikTok page. Link will be in the description. But like I said, we went to opening ceremonies where, holy crap, there were so many people there for opening ceremonies. It was standing room only and almost full to capacity by the end of it. When opening ceremonies was over, that's when the fun actually began. I had a lot planned out that I wanted to do. My buddy Enoch, that was my roommate for the convention, had his plans. We split up. We met up every once in a while at the hotel. I went back and forth to get rest. I did not sleep much during the convention at all. I was too excited and just happy to be at a convention for the first time ever. And it was just crazy. So, day 2, I went to the first day of the Dealer's Den, and the line to get in early was wrapping around the building, wrapping around the convention. We got in line 20 minutes earlier. They opened the doors, let us all in. Super sponsors and sponsors got in early. Everyone else, there was a super long line for everyone else to get in the Dealer's Den. And the first day, that Dealer's Den was packed full. And I went and commissioned a badge for my Sona. She did an amazing job. I will post the picture up here. She did an amazing job. And it is amazing to see that the artists in the furry fandom are amazing. The fursuit makers are amazing. To those that do not know, I actually bought my Persona's transformation tail at the Dealer's Den during the convention. It was worth it. Now I have the tail for him when he shapeshifts to a regular Dixie Dingo. And my plan is to get my partial made. I'm going to get the head, the hand paws, and the second tail, the shark tail part of his suit commissioned, hopefully for next year's Anthrocon, if possible. There is no guarantee that it will happen, but it would be amazing to have him there for his debut when I do go to Anthro 2023. And yes, I am already confirming that I'm going to be going to Anthrocon 2023, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, next June. So, we are a definite for that. And I am also going to start working on Patreon. Again, I have had a Patreon, but I am going to rebrand it to this channel. And we are going to get perks for supporting. I'm just going to start off with a 1 tier and a 5 tier. And hopefully, as we are growing the channel, I will add more tiers and stuff like that as well. I also want to say, the third day, I met up for, I think I met up, what panel did I go to? No, I think the second day was it was the third day was the TikTok panel. So, TikTok panel happened. I met up with some amazing friends afterwards. Met up with a bunch of TikTokers that I have become good friends with. If it was in VRC or just TikTok in general, I met up with a good bit of them. And I have a video that I gotta edit and try to get on YouTube of some bloopers of that video. I don't have that video no more. Well, it doesn't matter. I think I got some content to come on Anthrocon. If you do follow the channel, you will probably see the two videos I posted. One of MOSFET and one other video of Suka getting into some crazy shenanigans at Anthro. Speaking of MOSFET, here's the final day. I went to the dealer's den with my friends, and we ran into MOSFET, where you saw the video. They got one of my friends was in suit with his squeaker toy, Reese cup, and he was just squeaking it. And him and MOSFET got into a squeak battle. If you haven't seen that video, I'll have the link down below. Go check it out. It's hilarious. It is fun. MOSFET is one of my idols in the furry fandom, as well as his brother JFET. They are amazing beings. MOSFET is just a happy, bouncy goat with ADHD energy, and that's the kind of performer I want to be. I want to be energetic, bouncing around, having a fun time, and making people happy. And MOSFET has that tendency. No matter where he goes or what he does, it's always a good time. I had a blast at Anthrocon. The hardest part was actually going home. Sunday, I left before closing ceremonies. My friend messaged me as I was about halfway home the total attendance. Again, the total attendance for Anthrocon 2022 was nearing 10,000 people, with near 3,000 of that, 30% of the attendees were fursuiters. That's one big parade. It is amazing to see that Anthrocon is still getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, yeah, that was my first ever con experience, and I am just glad that I finally was able to go and hang out with some amazing people, get pictures with amazing furries, have a blast being amongst my furry fandom family. It is a blast being in this fandom. I am hopefully gonna be continuing to make friendships, whether it be on VRChat, on TikTok, or on Twitch. And I can't wait to see the future of the furry fandom keep growing, keep getting bigger every year. I have so much faith that the furry fandoms will continue to grow and be amazing. Whether it be on VRC or on Twitch, or to the future generations of kids that are watching these. Never be ashamed of being a furry. No matter how much hate you get, just know being a part of this fandom, we all have each other's backs. Young furs in particular, I know a lot of people are getting bullied that are young in the furry fandom. Don't let the haters get to you. You want to know why? Because you shouldn't really care what people think about you being a furry. Because all in all, as long as you're happy, doing what you love should be what you really care about. And no one should be able to tell you that what you love is stupid. I've had my fair share of hate since I became a furry and become popular on TikTok. But I don't let the hate get to me. Because one, they're just mad that I'm enjoying myself doing what I love. And that should be what you feel as well. If you're a furry and you're getting bullied, don't let it get to you. Because you're all valid in my eyes. Except the zoos and the pedos. And if you keep doing what you love, it shouldn't matter what other people think. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this has shined some light and background information about why and how I found the fandom. And also, that's going to do it for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you're new here and like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 100 subscribers, and I would love to continue this journey with you guys' support. If you are subscribed and haven't turned on post notifications, go ahead and ring that bell. Check the description for my Discord, my Twitter, my TikTok, my Twitch, my Instagram, and all that will be linked down below. You all are amazing. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.